Okay, alright. What's up, homies? The Kaiser. Let me just venture to my Discord real quick. Where? Ah, what's up, homies? The Kaiser. The Kaiser. There you go. There you go. The Kaiser has returned once again. Hello, everybody. Gotta sound like Mario. Hello. Oh, we had yeah, drop frame. That's pretty wild. What's up, homies? The Kaiser has returned. Go back to my Discord. Go back to my Discord. Oh, not that stream screen. I need to see the Yeah, there you go. What's up, homies? What's up, everybody? The Kaiser is back. Is back once again, right? We got fully luminescent light. We got everything. We're back on YouTube. We're back on Twitch, and YouTube. What's up, everybody? How are all the what was it? The YouTube homies out there? Yeah, I really should have a fucking channel point of tumbleweeds and of tumbleweeds and cricket noises whenever there's just dead ass silence, you know. God, letting out my intrusive thoughts. But what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? We are back. We are back once again. Yeah, we're back to Twitch and YouTube, right? Because we're gonna be talking about Kamen Rider GAVV. Where I got my Kamen Rider shirt and everything. This is the 50 years one. This is the 50-year t-shirt that I ordered long time ago, spanning all the way to Saber when they were doing their crossover movie. Which one was it called? Superhero Senki? That's what the title was. When they were doing their what was it? Their crossover movie with Zenkaiger. Right? So, gotta dress for the occasion. Right? So, yeah, so we're gonna be talking about, we're gonna be reacting to and discussing Kamen Rider GAVV, right? That's what we're gonna be doing, and we're also gonna be, the Kaiser's also, oh, I just noticed my headphones are low battery. There you go. My headphones are low battery, I don't know if y'all can see the what was it, the red dot or the green dot right there. It was blinking red in my peripheral, so I was like, oh man, I gotta charge that shit real quick. Always has low, well, then again, I unplug it because I think it's a good charge, but now it's happening more so than often. You know. Oh, gotta close off this, gotta close off that, right? So, what we're gonna be doing today is talking about Kamen Rider GAVV. We're gonna be reacting to it because, yeah, there is a legit trailer for Kamen Rider GAVV. Long time ago. I think this was 1 or 2 weeks ago. The Kamen Rider GAVV have a whole what was it? A press conference. Yeah, they had a whole ass press conference 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I was waiting on the English sub of Kamen Rider GAVV, which didn't come apparently right away, but I was saying okay, let's give it some time. Let's give it maybe 1 or 2 weeks, something like that. Sorry, eating a samosa. I'm mad hungry. Right? There you go. Mad hungry. And I was waiting on the English sub until lo and behold we got the English sub of the trailer. I luckily found it on maybe YouTube somewhere. Even though YouTube is not really good at that type of stuff, but I was like, damn, English sub of GAVV. I had to save that and reserve that, you know? So, we're gonna be talking about and reacting to GAV, and then afterwards, we are also going to be discussing. We're also going to be discussing. No, not discussing. Sorry. We're going to be doing an impression video, and we're going to have like just some chill music while we discuss and talk about this particular like beta of a fighting game. And I'm going to have like some match footage up of my experience. 2XKO, right? Everybody's been playing 2XKO for the past like 2 weeks since like August, what? How long ago was it? Yeah, since August 8th. So it's almost, or I think it's like more than a week. Yeah, more than a week of the 2XKO Alpha Lab. And so we're going to be just talking about 2XKO for, we're just going to be talking about 2XKO, and we're going to do some impression video. What are some positives? What are some negatives? Does it have, you know, the potential to be the next big like fighting game there is, right? Which I think, you know, like as a preliminary assumption for 2XKO, I think it's a great fighting game. Yeah, it's just we haven't had like a modern like assist-based fighter in a long time, like that's like newly made from like scratch. And now we're having like games like 2XKO and Hunter x Hunter and then Impact. That's like, yeah, we're going back to ye old fighting game combat. None of this like well, I mean, we're still at that age of like, you know, Tekken and Street Fighter, the 1v1s, right? But we haven't had like crazy fighting games, you know? So we're gonna be talking about that in an impression video. Maybe play like some duos or just like chill and like lab, you know, sort of thing. I'm not gonna like, you know, unless I feel totally like amped up, because I got like a backlog of videos to do, homies. So I definitely like need to do that. And also some reaction videos that I need to like make and do some impressions on. So let's get that underway, right? So let me just like check on channel points. How's everybody doing? Today is Monday. Today is Monday. So I know everybody's like working on Mondays. That's working out just fine. And then we're also gonna be checking out this.
Now I'm a little motivated.
Now I'm feeling motivated. Thank you, Virgil. Yes, I'm also feeling motivated as well. Okay, so let's get started with our impression. Well, let's get started. Let's start the stream by just covering over some news that we may have like missed here and there. And let's start off with the first one. There you go. Let's start off with the first one, and that is, oh, I had it like right here. Duh. Start off with this one. The final, I think like final Monster Hunter Wilds trailer, right? Yeah, this is the final Monster Hunter Wilds trailer, which premiered like yesterday morning. Yeah, premiered yesterday morning. I was like debating on like whether to do like a at home, like just not stream reaction video of the dual blade, right? That is the final weapon that we're going to be covering. We covered all of the weapons as of yet of Monster Hunter Wilds, because there's apparently going to be a a Gamescom Direct / opening night live hosted by Jeff Keighley at Germany, and Monster Hunter Wilds is gonna have like a big fucking presence like at Gamescom. So we're gonna be witnessing firsthand what that's going to be like. Unfortunately, I won't be able to live like react to it because I have work on that day. So unfortunately, I'm going to be missing out on that. But at least we'll be able to react afterwards. I'll probably do like some at-home reaction videos of whatever shindig's going to go down at Gamescom. I know Street Fighter's going to be announcing something. I know Fatal Fury's going to be announcing something. I know MH Wild's going to be announcing something. So this is kind of like, you know, this is kind of like, what was it? The equivalent of like Summer Games Fest shindig, you know? Let's see like these like dual blades, right? The dual blades! A weapon designed for rapid attacks. Demon mode? Okay. Archdemon mode. Oh god. Oh yes. Oh yep. Ooh, perfect dodges? Ooh. Damn, the shit that like Dual Blades does is really sick. Dual Blades is also another Monster Hunter basic weapon of like choice, right? It is one of the starter weapons that you come across when first time playing Monster Hunter. What Dual Blades does is like, you know, you just like go oogity boogity. You know, you just go like ape shit crazy. You just slice and dice the monsters for big like DPS damage, right? You have like normal stance for dual blades, and then you have demon mode, which is like you go like berserk and just go wail on the monster for multiple hits, multiple combo damage. I didn't know there's like an archdemon mode. When you go in like archdemon mode, archdemon mode will further boost the damage. Was that like a new thing in older Monster Hunters, archdemon mode, or is that just only for wilds? You get some like cool shit when you're doing like focus mode. This is really like awesome, right? You get to like, you know, do like a cool like kind of mount attack on the monster, right? And yeah, you go Beyblade spin to win. You just lock on the monster and rip its back. That's really like dope, dude. Oh, and you have like perfect dodges. Oh yeah, so this definitely tells me that yeah, Monster Hunter has been like paying attention to like at least like Rise. And some of the cool stuff that was like going down with other weapons like longsword, granting access to parries and perfect dodges. And let's just give every character kind of like a perfect dodge mechanic. I'm hoping that like Insect Life has something. It's been a long time ago, but I hope Insect Life gets like a perfect dodge of some kind. But yeah, this looks sick, right? This is like classic Monster Hunter, like mount the monster, spin to fucking win. Right? Really fucking dope. Right? Who let Capcom cook? Yo, what's up, Yusuke? What's up, Yusuke? Haven't heard from you in a long time. But yeah, that's the final weapon of Dual Blades. And yeah, we're just gonna be awaiting the long, like, fabled, like, it's almost like God is coming down upon us sort of thing with the Gamescom event showing off Monster Hunter Wild. So we're definitely going to be seeing that tomorrow at 2. Yeah, tomorrow at 2. Hopefully it should be good. Let me just okay. Oh, right. I gotta like hide this. Yeah. Oh, I was down at the depths. You were down at the depths. Oh man. Is everything like okay? Is everything okay? I'm like, I don't want to like. Oh, everything is okay. Okay. Alhamdulillah, that's good. I don't want to like I don't want to hear any of like my homies getting into some like bad shit, Like I wish for the goodness of everybody. I wish for the goodness of everybody. That's all. That's all I really like want to hear. Hmm. Hmm. All right. I also know Monster Hunter. Did like a what was it? They did an overview trailer, comprising everything that they shown off. Like they did like, what was it? All of the 16 trailers that they did, in one go on Twitter. Oh, depths from Dark Souls remastered. Stuck there for a bit at a specific section. I feel that. I hope you conquered the demons and completed, and you could finally get sleep, right? I want you to conquer your demons, Yusuke. Okay. Let's also check out the, what was it? Even though I'll say I got sleep. Nice. Alright, even though we, what was it? Although the Kaiser has a little bit of gripes with this game, but yeah, there's a new character. Oh, my bad. There's a new character trailer for the upcoming Bleach game, Rebirth of Souls, the anime arena fighter. Who do we got this time? Oh, Chad. Oh, cool.
I will keep my promise.
Oh, cool. Underrated. Aggression.
Let's go now.
Alerta. Finally, I get to be Chad and actually be of actual support to the Bleach roster.
Expecting this.
Reverse fate.
I can't lose this battle. I'll end this.
Hey, he's got his, like, double form. His, red arm and white arm. I remember my Bleach lore. Looks cool. Looks cool, right? Again, it's like, I don't know how I feel about, like, Arena, I don't know how I feel about Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Like, it's sort of like bridging the gap between an actual, like, fighting game to an arena fighter. So it's a little bit of, like, both. And it doesn't know what it's want to be. But for the most part, it's an arena fighter. And like I said, I'll probably, like, get this game. Because it's been a long time since we got, like, a Bleach fucking game ever. The last Bleach game outside of the mobile one, Brave Souls, I think, was, like, Bleach Resurrection, which was, like, the Dynasty Warriors game. Yeah, it was literally, like, the Dynasty Warriors game. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's pretty crazy. But I don't know. I like that emote, Yusuke. Is that a Vice emote? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. It is a Vicey mode. That's awesome. If there is no Tsukishima, I ain't buying. Yeah, I mean, that's the unfortunate part, though. I'll break the reality for everybody. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for everybody out there, for this game's, like, story cycle. This game is going to be covering, I think, like... Ah, there you go. This game's going to be covering, I think, like, up to the Arrancar arc. When the gang first get into Hueco Mundo. I think that's about it. Either that or they'll get to the Ichigo versus Grimmjow fight. In terms of, like, story. I don't know if they'll do Tsukishima. Tsukishima they'll probably do, but I think it will be, like, DLC-ish sort of thing. I'll still, like, buy it regardless, you know? I'll still buy it. But Chad looks kind of dope. Chad being the gentle giant, he punches everything, right? He's got the right arm of the giant, which is like his big shield right arm, and then the left arm, which is like his fatality fist, something like that. La Muerte. Pretty dope, pretty sick. Never had the other arm in the Arranca arc? I think so that he did. Because he got, like, the first arm. He got, like, the first one that he got when he awakened his power. Then he got, like, the upgrade one before fighting, like, the Afro Arrancar in that arc. And then he unlocked it by fighting him through and through. And that's how he got it. I think he only had, like... What was it? Only, like, 2-3 upgrades. That's pretty much it. Right? Right, like, it's been a long time since I, remember, like, Chad's fucking, power-ups. Was it 158? That's the episode? Ooh. Oh. Alright, I'll have to, like, look that up again. Yeah, it's been a long time. I'll have to, like, look back and see. Yeah, it is the Afro guy. The Afro orange guy. It was like the, it was like Ichigo, Uryu, and Chad. They all respectively fight the three, like, Privaron Espada in that arc of Bleach. And that was, like, really it. And that was, like, it. Because they were just, like... They were just there to show off, like, new powers. That's all it really was. See, like, my boys flex. They're just there for, you know, power-up's sake. But yeah, like... Chad's, like, pretty cool. It's just that he never unlocks his full potential. He's like a throwaway character. He's the sickest motherfucker, right? He has a cool design, and everything, but he gets, like, tossed around a lot. It's kind of like, man, wasted potential. Wasted potential, Chad, Yasutora Sado. He is. You know? What else was there? Oh, this one. There was a whole story trailer for, if anybody remembers Silent Hill 2. Oh man, Silent Hill 2. It's getting, like, a big beefy trailer ahead of its, like, launch.
James? Honey? Did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long
We will get
hallway?
Vasta Lorde, man.
Are you confusing me with someone
Right?
else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Oh god.
Are you taping again? Come on.
Mary, Maria.
I love it here. It's so peaceful.
Yeah. Fucking
My restless dreams.
Silent Hill makes my brain hurt? Really?
You promised you'd take me there again someday.
I'm curious on that
but
statement
you
though.
never did.
The story didn't like, the story or the themes didn't grab you?
In our special place.
Just put the gun to their head.
You can't just kill someone because the way they looked at you.
Dip.
You should see your face, James.
Let go!
Sorry, Laura, but I
Oh,
can't.
the little girl,
This place.
right?
Might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Ah.
This place is different from.
Oh
what I
yeah, that's
remember.
right. Silent Hill did have a Wii game. Was it like a what was it?
I don't.
It was a railgun shooter, right?
anymore.
This whole town. Might be best if you just get out of here.
Yeah, you're right.
You said you
Yeah,
took everything.
yeah. Okay, that's it. That's what I remember. Downpour. Downpour was the title. I forgot how it played though. Everything almost had like at the Wii was like a rail shooter.
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am.
No, dumbass.
If you want me to be.
How do you know about Mary?
James, you dumbass.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
Yeah, where's good old Pyramid Head, right?
Doesn't matter who I am. I am here for you, James.
He is the best waifu. Pyramid Head, he is the best waifu. That's funny. That's so funny. Yeah, but definitely curious about the Silent Hill 2 remake, right? Oh, it's October 8th. Oh wow, that's the perfect month. Halloween and shit. That's pretty cool.
PlayStation.
PlayStation. This is what? Gameplay? By VGC? Doesn't look that quite right. Where's the, what was it? There was a funny skit by, what was it? Doobas Goobas that sums up, Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill before, GTA 6, how ironic. Yeah, man. That shit's gonna take like a long time for that.
My wife's.
Here, it is a funny skit that, for anybody that doesn't know, Doobas Goobas, he does, very, like, simple, like, drawings, but he does really, like, effective, like, work, right? It just, like, hits of how, like, comedic he is.
Sent me a note saying to meet her here, even though she's been dead for 3 years.
Wait, she's like dead and buried
I think I
already?
showed this, like, 2 times.
Yes, she is.
Well, then she's not here because she's dead. So go home.
Well, the note I got from this town was written by her, so...
Anyone can just say they're a dead person, but you buried her, so she's that note's a lie. Just go home.
Well, if there's any chance...
You're stupid.
Gamer. I know his Winnie the Pooh videos. Oh, the Winnie the Poohs are so fucking good though. Yeah, I like those as well. Built like a whole fucking saga on poor impressionable Winnie the Pooh, you know? It's really great. But yeah, like the first part of the video just like sums up like yeah, all of this could be avoided. Like this little girl just like talking about, yeah, your wife is dead. So anybody could just say they're there. I mean, investigating, but like You saw her die, right? That means you don't have to investigate, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. You know? Oh, Pyramid Head. Yeah.
Hey,
That's
James,
fair.
you know I can get a pizza? I don't think they have pizza around here, Eddie. Murder should be legal.
Murder should be
I
legal.
should just be allowed to kill people. Why would you even want to do that, Eddie? Fuck you, James! Oh, okay,
Fuck you,
I don't want to make a joke about this one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't want to make a joke about this one. I mean, to be fair, right? This character's backstory is like a little bit like, oof. You don't wanna touch that.
I don't want to make a joke about this one.
Yeah.
You look exactly like my wife. Are you really Mary?
I don't know, maybe. Maybe I am, I don't know.
What?
I'm actually dead. Or maybe I'm not dead. Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a yes or no question. I'm not following. What are you doing?
You're crazy, James. Or maybe I'm crazy. Or maybe I'm messing with you. What could it mean? It could mean anything.
Just give me any answer. Nothing has made sense all day, and I'm losing my mind. Can you get out of here?
Can you get out of here?
Okay. Now, again, she's dead again.
Again, she's dead again. Yeah. I am clueless, but let him cook. Preach, cook. Let him cook. That's essentially what sums down like Silent Hill 2. A lot of like Silent Hill's like themes or like tropes are all about like, you know, the human psyche. Like everything in Silent Hill is just there to like fuck with your brain. So it's like a deep like metaphor on psychology. More so than like what was it? Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. If anybody remembers that game. Mental illness. Yup. Exactly. Silent Hill 2, you get a note from your dead wife. Come to Silent Hill. It's fun. Silent Hill. You find like strangers in the town that got stranded there for God knows I don't know how. Alright, explore your mind. Silent Hill 1 or Silent Hill 1 and then 3 onward was just about religious subtext. Like I think 1 was like, you know, finding the cursed child of the devil or some shit. I don't know. Something along those lines. Something along those lines. What else? Right? What else is there to talk about? Oh! Final Fantasy 16. Ah, there it is. Yeah, right here. Only gonna talk a little bit briefly about, this one, though.
War is coming, my boy. You must.
Yeah, the late by crime and punishment. That's fair though. That's fair though. I respect that.
My brother right in front of me, and I did
I would
nothing.
rather read Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. That's fair. I totally understand.
Any objections?
So, this trailer came out, and it's Final Fantasy 16. I mean, yeah, old news, right? But I think, yeah, this trailer is getting the PC treatment now. So, in Final Fantasy 16 PC, you can get all the base game plus the DLC expansions, and it should be coming relatively soon. Like September 7th. Oh, sorry, not September 7th. September 17th. And right now there's a playable demo for you to download to check out how 16 plays. This looks sexy. Hey, I like that. Yeah, this one is definitely by far the 16 is definitely by far, that statement alone, it is the sexiest one, right? I'm not even joking about that, right? There's a lot of like, just romantical connections here and there, right? More so than I think some of the other Final Fantasies out there. I think more so than like 10, because 10 had like the whole love thing between Titus and Yuna, if I'm like correct. But yeah, like the cool monster designs. Yeah, the whole like thing about Final Fantasy 16, and we have played this game before. The Kaiser has completed the whole game, not to 100%, but it was good, right? This was a Final Fantasy that was very ambitious with its combat. The combat here for FF16, the main dude that was running the combat was the Devil May Cry 5 director. I forgot like what his name is, but he did the combat for this game, and it's super fucking fun. You can do like aerial juggles in this game, like unbelievably so, and it's awesome, right? You can do like jump cancels and like do just how many ways can you ridicule like an enemy NPC before like killing them completely, sort of thing, you know? How much can you juggle their ass like Dante from, of course, Devil May Cry, right? And of course, right, the characters is really good. I like the whole like game revolves around like summons, right? That was like the gimmick that they were like going for is, yeah, summons are like a cool entity in Final Fantasy, like in general, just seeing like Titan and yeah, like Kara canceling. You can definitely like Kara cancel in Final Fantasy 16 Yusuke Buffa, right? You could definitely do some like sick shit. Let him cook, sort of thing. Let him like fighting game or action game cook, and it's really dope. Yeah. So I had Joshua seems to be my favorite character. Yeah, Joshua's my favorite character. Joshua's also my favorite character. I think Clive, Joshua, and Sid are my favorite characters by far. My only like gripe with Final Fantasy 16 was the story. Like Final Fantasy 16 has got a lot of like promise. It has a lot of potential at the start, but then after like let's say a third in, and then when the plot really starts to like thicken up with like certain characters coming into play, then it starts to lose itself, and it just became like, yeah, just like a chore almost. Like I'm just like there to complete it. It had a great message about like, the branded and like, how people who can use like magic in a peculiar way are like treated in this society. It's very much Final Fantasy 16 is literally, if you liked Game of Thrones, then this would be a good Final Fantasy for you. I'm not a big fan of Game of Thrones. I didn't watch the series or the prequel. I didn't watch anything that George R.R. Martin made, or read anything George R.R. Martin made, but it definitely has that that story elements to it, right? It's just that's what it is. But it is good, right? Definitely love like the battles and like the combat, right? That's like what sells me. Yeah, that's the thing. If you like beating up like cool monsters in really cool, awesome ways, then this game is for you. Each like summon you fight is like a literal like Asura's Wrath level of hypeness. Like you fight like Bahamut there you go. You fight like Bahamut in space sort of shit, right? You fight like Oh, this is Odin. Yeah, you fight like Odin in a literal callback to Devil May Cry 3 on top of a fucking tower, right? It is dope as hell. It is dope as hell. But what the final acts like were, what the final acts were like setting up towards and what it was, sorry, I didn't attune to it all that much. Like, it was like, yeah, alright. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter World did have a Final Fantasy monster, Yusuke Buffa. Yeah, it was the behemoth, like the literal purple cat from Final Fantasy. It was an epic boss fight, if the rumors, from what I've like heard. That's really cool. Okay. Wife Amy Rose, all spells. Ooh, a Godzilla marathon. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Rumor cast. Alright, let's go do this. Let's go record. Oh, I'm like losing myself with all these like windows open. I'm like, fuck, where is it? Like here, yeah, that's better. Oh, will be your second favorite writer? Hey, that's pretty dope. Let me see. Kamen Rider GAVV, English sub, right? We start off with like this one, right? Yeah. So, we're starting off the stream today with a there you go. We're starting off the stream today. With the first thing that we're going to be covering over, you know, the Kaiser being a big like tokusatsu fan and all. I love Power Rangers. I love Super Sentai. I love Kamen Rider. I'm starting to get into Ultraman. And it's really dope. So I've currently been a tokusatsu head since like since Build, which I think was like 5-6 years ago. And I loved the genre ever since. And so we got new information, right? There's now like the new Kamen Rider, Gotchard. That's all about like high schools and like alchemy and collectible cards, chemis, shit like this. I have like the chemi cards right here. All about like collectible cards. The gotcha aspect to it. You can get literal like cards by Kamen Rider Gotchard. So we're in like near the end of a Kamen Rider season, right? We're near the end of Gotchard, and so like every year, every summer, Toei teases out or leaks out the new Kamen Rider, and we got the trademark GAVV, and we got tease of GAVV during like a Kamen Rider summer movie, right? And now we have the actual trailer for Kamen Rider GAVV. So let's see, right?
これってグミだよね。グミだよね。グミだよ。これが俺の現在の力。変身。
翔馬。
新番組仮面ライダーガブ。
Okay.
死んでる？救急車かな？
それ何持ってるの？食べ物？
He tries out different snacks.
幸せなのがいいと思うんだよね。
めでてえ時とかつれえ時に特別に食べるんだ。
いただきます。食べてみたかったんです。
幸せな
Oh
の
God.
ことだ。
What the fuck are they doing?
闇菓子ができるからな。
It's the future of our economy. Sorry, reading chat. I'm just getting started. A Martian. So, the whole gimmick for this Kamen Rider. Branuts. Oh, secondary? Oh!
お前らの力救い出すためにな。
Oh, that's cool. We already got secondary rider, and these are the villains, I bet.
うちの家族じゃない。闇菓子の材料に過ぎないんだよ。
Assholes, alright.
二度と闇菓子に関わらないか。それとも俺に倒されるか。
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit.
を守るため戦う昭和の物語が今始まる。新番組「仮面ライダーガブ」9月1日午前9時スタート。
お菓子もっと欲しかったな。
Cute. No tease on like Decade though. Decade is not coming in this season. No. Don't confuse that. But yeah, that's Kamen Rider GAVV, right? The whole like the whole gimmick about this KR is all about snack times and everything, right? Everything is like a snack. Which is very like interesting. I don't think we had a rider that's all about, you know, popular snacks. I'm proud of my purple rider. Buttabos. Oh, nice. That's cool. But yeah, he has like forms of like gummies, lollipops, chips, right? We get like some secondary cast about about GAVV. You get like this cool like side characters. Things like that. You get to see like the main antagonists, right? Ew, like collecting like through the front their fucking stomach? Like, ew. Where is it? Dark Confections. I'm just getting started. Popping gummy. And he's gonna be like our secondary rider. He's a chocolate rider, right? Which is pretty cool. And you know what his name is? Kamen Rider, I think like Valen from what I've like heard. Yeah, his name is Kamen Rider Valen. And these are like the main bad guys. Like they're all about what was it? Dark confections, dark eateries. And they're like snacking on humans. Kivala has to be somewhere. Oh man. Possibly somewhere. Maybe something along the Kiva verse. Yeah, but it's really dope. I like it, right? There's actually like more info via, what was it? Toku Nation, right? Toku Nation. Here. So we got cast and story revealed for the new Kamen Rider, which is GAVV. Toei has announced the next Kamen Rider series, GAVV. A number of key details. Someone didn't spell details correctly. It like irks my grammar Nazi. Were revealed about the upcoming series. Kamen Rider GAVV's real name, Shoma. Shoma hails from another world, a world with strange monsters known as the Granute. The Granute capture humans in order to feed on their happiness, and Shoma believes they may be responsible for the loss of his mother. Oh, okay, so, probably something like, sort of like an amnesiac, like someone who has amnesia, and tries to find like the answers of like why my mother got killed, or maybe like the mother is alive and the Granite or the bad guys just have her like somewhere like locked away. Gonna be like the key. Kind of like a, what was it? Amnesia? Build. Yeah, that could be. That could be. No mother? Geats. Could be like Geats, build, something along those lines. As Shoma explores the flavors of his home, he learns to create the strange gachizo that grants him Kamen Rider powers. So he's a rider that can make like his own powers. Right? Because of course he is a entity from another world. So he's got to have something that like humans don't. Following the Grand Newt creatures is a freelance rider named Hanto Karakida. Hanto will awaken his own powers after meeting Shoma, becoming the second rider, Kamen Rider Valen. Right, so this is gonna be him. This is like the actor that will be playing the character. And this is Kamen Rider Valen. Wow. Wow, really like what the leaks were like true. A definitely like chocolate rider, right? Which is like, a chocolate fucking rider. That's so dope. That's so fucking dope. I like it. Then we have Nozomi Miyabi appears as Sachika Amane, an uplifting positive girl who operates the Happy Pare shop and befriends Shoma, which is gonna be her. Yeah, it's gonna be her, right? Cute. Definitely can't wait to see what story they'll come up for her. And the main villains, right? This is gonna be the main bad guys of the group. The main villains of the series are a family group called Stomach. This smells too much like Build. Oh man. That operates a confectionery company. Oh. I'm glad they called it like Stomach, right? Which is like, you have a rider named GAVV, and it's all about like eating and snacking. Pretty sure you're gonna have something like food related for the main bad guys. So we have eldest son Rango, said to have solid charisma and an overwhelming sense of menace. Which is this guy, right? Yeah, Rango. Then we have Grotto, a seductress with incredible strength. Should be her, right? Should be her. Second son, Nilv. The scheming scientist with unfathomable coldness. Yeah, that's him. I mean, of course, right? If you have... She's too pretty. Yeah, if you have, like, a scientist like this bitch, wearing, like, glasses and doing, like, the glasses, like, pose and shit like that, yeah, that's definitely a scientist sort of thing, you know? No ifs, ands, or buts. And then we have twins, Dita and Jeep, gifted with telepathy and overseeing harvesting of ingredients. Alright, cool, like, story premise here and there, right? I like it. And then we have the GAVV theme song called God Boost, which will be performed by the group Fanatics. Not sure on that, but don't want to, like, play, like, a preview of the song, otherwise, like, copyright strike. But, okay. We'll definitely wait and see what the song's gonna play like. And what other news do we have? Tokusatsu veteran Juko Komura will be the head writer for this new series. Komura's resume includes multiple Super Sentai shows, including Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger and Dobutsu Sentai Zyuohger. Oh, okay. That's cool, right? Zyuohger was, like, pretty cool. Zenkaiger was also pretty cool. Pacing-wise, I think they were okay. But let's see, right? And then we got, like, some photos and stuff like that, right? Oh, this is, like, the twin This is like the main character. Let the man cook. Right? So pretty dope. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of like news. This was like the preview trailer not that long ago. This was all that. Yeah, and of course, the theming of like Kamen Rider GAVV is all about like snacking. So you'll have like different power-up forms. Like one is a chip, one is like based on chips, zaku zaku chips. One is based on chocolate. This one's like your big form, so based on like a lollipop. Yeah, all of like the extra forms in full display. Marshmallow, chips, lollipops, or hard candies, and chocolate. Yeah, the marshmallow like right there. And this is like the full poster. Cool. Cool. I like it. I think, what was it? I think also... Oh, I'm already on YouTube, right. Kamen Rider GAVV driver. Yeah, I think Japan also did, like, a driver showcase, right? Like, right here. Or this one? Yeah. Some of it, like, got, like, leaked before the driver got, like, an actual, like, showcase thing. Yeah, something like this. Where can I find it? There's, like, a GAVV, like, toy sword. There's that. Yeah, hold on a sec, homies. I'm sorry. I'm trying to, like, find it. Ah, there it is. Yeah, like Bandai Japan's like premium site has a wind-up like build. Yeah. Oh, that was like a preview, right? So where is like that form? Ah, there it is. Gummy. Juicy. Yeah, that's like the rider belt for Kamen Rider GAVV. That's pretty awesome, right? Definitely have like some build vibes to it, right? With like the churning of like the mechanism and everything. It's not totally like one-to-one with the build, but it has like a little bit of like flair and like the side button to activate. That's pretty cool. I like it. I definitely want to see like what Valen's like form looks like. Oh, I mean we saw it, but what is like his henshin sequence, you know? So it's pretty dope. I really want to like wait for Amazon to get this like driver though. It looks really sick. But yeah, it looks solid. Kamen Rider GAVV like looks solid. Yeah, as of like right now, Gotchard is in its I could show off like my thing. Gotchard is in its like final season. Wonder what add-ons will this driver get? Oh man, who knows? I heard that there's going to be a leak of a cake form, right? There's going to be like a legit ass like whole cake. So pretty excited to see what they're going to like do with that. Oh, right here. Sorry. There you go. Yeah, as of right now, Gotchard is going to be ending soon. Its final episode is going to be next week, next Sunday, in anticipation for GAVV. We just got this like what was it? Final episode, semi-final episode of Gotchard debuting Spawner's like final form, right? Pretty like pretty like a tearjerker sort of thing, right? I'm like, damn, if anybody has seen it, I'm like, oh man. Pretty damn like downer, right? Because bro, like because like it's so sad because it's the fact that it's like it's Spawner, right? Spawner, Kurogane Spawner is like a super elite alchemist from the Alchemy Academy, and yeah, he's just like a big shot that believes in virtues and morality and values. He has the most tragic backstory because the main villain of the group, where is he? Where is he? Gideon, the alchemist dude. This dude right here, he's a big piece of shit, right? It's something about Reiwa villains in this like new Kamen Rider seasons that are the absolute pieces of walking like hatred, right? I don't know if that is like a sentence, but like, dude, their characters are just like so despisable, which works, right? It's very effective in this Reiwa season. You just have like these characters that you just automatically like, oh, I can't stand him. Gideon is one of those people, bro, like it's all about alchemy, so it's all about science, right? So there's got to be like a scientist like character that's all about, you know, disregard human life for the sake of like accomplishing something. Gideon is the asshole that almost killed Rine's dad and killed Spawner's parents when he was a little boy. When he was like, I think like 10. Yeah, he just straight up killed them. Right? Because they were like in Gideon's way. And so Spawner had his like, he had to re-see Beroba. Yeah, fucking Beroba. What a bitch. This fucking cunt lord. Sorry, I'm sorry, but like, damn, bro. Oh, it's... Yeah, this asshole over here, right? He is, I'm getting at that point where it's like, my passions overtake me. I want this bastard to die so fucking hard. The Spawner is so like tragic because he had to see his parents die again. He has to see a loved one die again. Like, fuck, dude. That's so effed. Sure, right? Like, I'm bored, but it's not like he's doing it. I think I like put Evil a little bit outside of the villain's spectrum, cause he's like definitely like charming. He is evil, don't get it twisted, but at least he's like kind of like, you know, what's the word? Out of that villain, really evil villain spectrum, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't expect this, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I remember leaks were going around that Gideon was gonna have like a final villain form or a villain rider form. I think like Gideon's like rider form is definitely like a retooled asset, right? Which is like in the history of Kamen Rider, yeah, when you have like a new form, it's a retooled asset. It's just like, that's kind of like what it is. What does it remind you of? What does it remind you of, Yusuke Buffa? And like the some like there's some like clear-cut accoutrements here and there, but this like chest plate is really much like X-Rex's chest plate. It's just without like the big like mouth that connects it. Some things like the visors here, but the horns and like the big like unicorn. Smash Draggled. Is that from Build also? Oh no, it's Beatamon. Damn, I that's so far in Beatamon. I don't even remember what this looks like. What the fuck? Smash Draggled. That's like so far into Beatamon. I don't even remember what that bitch looks like. I only remembered the first like 10 episodes from the English dub, and I was like, yeah, that's it. That's really much it. There you go. But yeah, he gets like a final form and everything, and it looks really dope, right? And next week is going to be the final like episode, right? Everybody's gonna like band together, gonna take down Gideon, his evil ass face. All the chemis are coming together. That's true, they do look alike. That's true. I'll definitely not counter argument there with you, Yusuke Buff, but they do look similar. I could definitely 100% see that. But next week is going to be the final episode of Gotchard. We're going to be doing this thing. We're going to be killing Gideon. And the next title is going to be called Kemi X Story, You and Me. Very fitting. This like that's the title of the theme song. So it's really dope. I like it. I like it. I like it. Ooh. Oh, and there was also, what was it? Hopper 1 stabs him, GG easy. I would love to see that, though. Just get out like a shank, like, you bitch! There was also, Boom Buncher stuff, right? Really important lore stuff as well. Boom Buncher being like the comedic like Super Sentai, definitely following the tropes of Go Onger and Turbo Ranger. Had like one of its big like plot points, like big mate Orochimaru assface Cannonborg dies, right? We get a little bits of like lore from Cannonborg. Just like that one meme in Kuga. God. Modulix. Favorite villain, by the way. Yeah, so pretty dope. They had like a... This episode had like a big, awesome like action scene with here, right? With Boone Violet. Kaizo Taicho Dono.
私めを始末すれば絶好の機会を逃すことになりますよ。始末やさ。今一度あなたに仕事を依頼したい。依頼？
依頼？ Hiring me?
アルイドスピンドの始末。アシリアンのボスを倒し。
Like this is crazy, right? Because like Cannonborg works for the Hashilians, but I think it's like maybe like a mindfuckery. I think it's maybe like a mindfuckery by Cannonborg, because like why would he betray the Hashilians' big boss unless it's like a way to trip up Boone Violet? So I know he's like a loyal ass face. Maybe so. You love Boone Violet's suit the most? Yeah, dude, it's a fucking pit crew costume. I love it. It's a pit crew costume.
俺の望みはあいつらと花火を見ることさ。
Watch the fireworks. And you get this big awesome action scene though. Well, that's true. Well, that's true too, right? Yusuke Buffa says like, yeah, that's true because it's purple. I do like dig like purple a bit, right? It's like an underappreciated color next to orange. Purple, orange, they're kind of like the least represented colors I feel in Super Sentai. Most of the common colors are like white, red, blue, yellow, black, gold, silver sort of thing, right? Green. Yeah, definitely like some underrepresented or underutilized like colors in Super Sentai. Hell, even like in Kamen Rider, right? Well, Kamen Rider is like, they can get creative as much as they want, but in Super Sentai, it's like, the best colors are like whatever like the main colors are, you know, so to speak. Yeah, Cyan like blue, right? Some of the more obtuse or acute colors, right? Shit. Best 6 Ranger theme in my opinion, by the way. The scene was so dope. You get to see him go full speed. Damn, ferocious. Banish, and that's the end, right? Oh, right.
てめえはな、一人で走ってるから遅えんだよ。
Oh man, Madrex, you better come back, please. I loved like your introduction. The last Cyan Blue was in Q Danger. Was it in Q Danger or Kyoryuger? Oh no, you're right. Q Danger. Yeah, I forget like the little dude that was the Ursa Major constellation. Yeah. I forgot about him. Yeah, you're right. What was it, right? Oh, and also with Boom Boonger, we got some more stuff, right? We got this is like what the Cannonborg ending was like the second lap. Now in here, we're in the third lap, or like the third quarter of Boom Boonger. And so, we got this teaser. What do we see over here, right? We got the crew down at the bottom. Madrex is teasing for a comeback. Maybe like a new villain. Boom Orange in the front. Which Boom Orange is like a spectacular character, by the way. He is awesome. The mysterious one. We get a tease of... Ooh! Is that the new Megazord in the back there? Is that the new Megazord? Oh. Definitely. If it gets revealed, I want it. It looks pretty dope. I like it. All the tires in the front. And what do I see over here? Is that my boy Tokyuger? Why is he here? Why is Tokyuger there, right? And then we get where was it? Resha Sentai Tokyuger's 10th anniversary. Right? Which I didn't realize. The Kaiser didn't realize. It's 10 years since Tokyuger. To this day. I swear, man. Dude, because Sentai has been going ham with the anniversary seasons, right? We got Hurricaneger 10th anniversary. We got Kaku Ranger, I think 20th or 25th anniversary. We got Abba Ranger 10th anniversary not too long ago. We also got Deca Ranger 10th anniversary. We're getting so many anniversary seasons from Super Sentai. Why? Because 10th. We're getting so many 10th anniversaries from Super Sentai seasons all over the place. '20th for Kaku Ranger, maybe? Oh yeah, then it's definitely 20th. But there was a 10th anniversary, but there was a 20th for Kaku Ranger. There was a 20th for Hurricaneger. There was a 10th for Abba Ranger. There was a 10th for Abba Ranger. There was a 10th for Deca Ranger, right? And there was also a 10th anniversary of Kyoryuger that did a partnership crossover. Was it 20th for Abba Ranger? No, really? Was it? Let me see. I think it was 10th. Abba Ranger 10th anniversary. Oh, you're right. It was 20th. You're right. My bad. It was 20th anniversary. You're right. You're right. I thought it was 10th for some reason because there were so many anniversary seasons all over. So many anniversary seasons in the past years. Past few years. It's hard to tell or keep track. You know? But yeah, we got Kyoryuger that did a crossover thing with King Oger last year. And now we're getting a 10th year of Tokyuger. I swear, man. Tokyuger is one of my favorite Super Sentai seasons. Simple as fuck, but done effectively. Right? This is literally one of those shows where it's it's simple as all hell, but it's really done effectively. Kids who get stranded from their home and they ride a train to get back to home covered in darkness. And it's super effective. I love Tokyuger. The only problem is that we haven't seen a lot of Tokyuger news often. Since 10 years. I'm hoping the crew comes back. I'm hoping Wright comes back. Mio, Tokachi, Hikari, and Kagura. I'm hoping all of those guys and gals come back for that anniversary season, man. It'd be a huge injustice if they weren't in it, or if one of them is missing. Yeah, Mio, best waifu. I would also say Kagura is also best waifu. Right? Just... she has the strongest imagination, Kagura. Supergirl. Strong girl. Right? Funny. But I'm hoping, I'm praying that they get the whole crew to come back for Tokyuger. I want to see the train conductor back again. I want to see that sexy robot attendant that was in the train. Wagon. That was really dope. Oh jeez. But yeah, right. ToQger coming back. I'm really like hoping, dog. I'm really hoping. Oh, this is like Reiwa era. Oh, that's another Sentai that needs to get like a 10th anniversary though. Oh, there you go. Sorry. That's another 10th anniversary that needs to get like an anniversary season of some kind. Maji Ranger? Oh man, I want to see 20th. Yeah, it will be like 20th. I want to see a 20th anniversary of all the boys and girls coming back. Right? Like Kai and all like the Ozu siblings. I want to see them back. That was a really good season. Mystic Force was good, but Maji Ranger is, you know, pretty dope as well. Maji Ranger was pretty dope as well. Oh, also, right, what was it? Okay, so we got that. I also forgot this news, homies. Hold on a sec. If anybody's like in the anime world, the popular anime going on right now, Jujutsu Kaisen, right? Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah, right here. If anybody's in the anime world, the popular anime that's taking up the society by storm, Jujutsu Kaisen, the author just announced that Jujutsu Kaisen manga will be ending in the next 5 chapters. Which should be like, what, around like September 30th. Yeah. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen's gonna be ending, dogs. Yeah, we're in like the new era where like we've known these series for like a long time, and now they're just like gonna be ending. Anybody remember My Hero Academia? That manga ended. That manga ended like at the beginning of August. That shit is like done by the author. Yeah, where was it? My Hero Academia. Doesn't make me feel old, yeah. I mean, yeah, fair. Where was it? I better not see like any like some thirst trap material or something like that. Yeah, there it is. This is like the final page, right? Doesn't make me feel old. This is the final page for My Hero Academia. All the heroes, all the kids at Class A being heroes. They're off to new heights, new adventures. This is the tale of how we'll keep reaching out to help for all time. My Hero Academia, 430 chapters. The series ended with 430 chapters. And the anime is still going on, but this has been like a manga from like 10 years ago. My Hero Academia started in 2014. This was like a manga that was when I was like, what, 20... I was in my teens. I was like 19 years old. I was like 19 years old in college. One Piece ends before GTA 6 beta. Oh, man. Trust, homies, trust. Rockstar is gonna be cooking up something. GTA will announce when they feel like it, though. They had like their whole announcement trailer. GTA is like a series where they transcend video games. So whenever they want to like upload something, some news of GTA 6, they're gonna do it. GTA is that game. It's that guy. God. Fucking A. Okay. I just gotta like clean my glasses a bit. But yeah, My Hero Academia ended. Jujutsu Kaisen will end in like 5 chapters, or essentially like 5 weeks. Yeah, like old, this is the closest thing I have to Uncle Iroh. God. Yeah, but all of these like mangas will be ending, and now there's all these like new mangas that will be hitting the fray. These new shonen mangas, like what was it? Not Jujutsu Kaisen, sorry. One Piece is still going on, but there's all these like different substitutes or like following in their footsteps. Like what was it? There's this one that a lot of people are really excited for. What was it? There you go. Right, this was it, right? Yeah, this one. Dan. Yeah, Blue Lock will sell the most this year again. Is it really? I keep hearing about Blue Lock. It's that hype as fuck swimming anime, right? But this is one anime that's got a lot of people on their radars. Dan. Yeah. High school romance mixed with UFOs, mixed with poltergeists. Oh, it's not swimming? Then what is it then? Oh, football. Also, it's football. I did not know that. I thought it was swimming. It sounded like it though. Yep, but Dandadan's definitely like an upcoming shonen anime that's really got a lot of people looking forward to. There's also that. There's also this one. Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days is also another upcoming shonen manga that's all about like assassins. It's kind of like Assassination Classroom, but much more intense. Yeah, like in the span of like 3 years. 3 years this manga was in. And it got like so popular enough that it got like a anime greenlit. What else is also there? There's also this one. There's also this one, Kaiju number 8. I heard this one is gonna get it like a season 2. I heard Kaiju number 8 is also gonna get like a season 2. Drop some frames again, that's good. Yeah, season 2 gonna be like next year, 2025. Yep, 2025. We're gonna be looking forward to that. Which is funny though, right? Because, you know, I was a fan of Kaiju number 8 when I started with the manga. Yeah, definitely like some Godzilla vibes. Definitely some Godzilla vibes. My biggest like problem with with Kaiju number 8 is the animation. I didn't like how it looked though, to be honest. Right? In comparatively speaking to the manga, right? The manga is like way more stylized. The anime just felt a lot more generic. Like, this is like the caricatures of the main characters in Kaiju number 8. Why did I see Marvel vs. Capcom? Where? Did we see Marvel vs. Capcom? No. Maybe. Maybe it was like over here or something. But the animation was pretty like off-putting to me. Like how like Kafka looks in the anime. Ichikawa. Hell, even the head commander. Like they look so... Is that my background? What? It's like my background. Oh. You mean like my... You mean like this stuff? Yeah. I got a lot of these like Marvel vs. Capcom stuff plastered on like my walls. There's like an MVC1 poster in the back. There's a light that's like covering it, but there's MVC2 at the top. There's also Marvel 3. There's also Guilty Gear, King of Fighters, Smash, Devil May Cry. There's even like a mini poster for Kamen Rider in the back there. I've been like collecting posters. I need to like get more. I even have like a Transformers poster that I didn't like open up yet because I was like saving space. Where was it? There you go. Yeah, right here. Nice. But yeah, like the animation for Jujutsu Kaisen, Kaiju number 8 is kind of like off-putting. And it only got to a head when people were complaining about the final episode of Kaiju number 8. And I'm just sitting over here like, you mean to tell me that's where you drew your last straw? At the animation? It was not all the episodes beforehand. It was when a certain character popped up on the screen and he looked like a goddamn like melon face. That's what threw you off at that moment? I was thrown off at the beginning or when they announced it, but no. People stuck around because of like the action scenes. I'm like, motherfucker. Motherfucker, you do not have eyes though. You can't tell good quality at that point. Okay. Let's see. Was there anything else that we have missed? Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 looks so bland? I thought it looked good. I could definitely understand that. Oh, sorry. I could definitely understand that, but still though, I understand. New Terry stuff, There's call. Zhao Hai Punk. Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Yeah, the art is way better in the second season. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, right? But when you have like seasons that are like, you know, first season, second season, you automatically think like the second season is going to be better because of sequelitis. If you have like sequelitis, you think that like everything is going to be better, which, you know, Jujutsu Kaisen has. It definitely looks better. New archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, new archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! That was it. Oh, I don't know why YGO does have this like indent boarding thing. Something like that. It feels so like off. They got like a TCG exclusive archetype called Mimigools. All about face downs. All about face downs and like trolling your opponent. They're like the new Ghost Strix. They're the new Ghost Strix is what they are. But what's most interesting in Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel is that we got new evil hero support. Anybody remember evil heroes like Evil, Jaden, Yuki, and GX? Yeah, we're getting more evil heroes, baby. We got 2 level 4s, we got a level 6. Wait, so that would be insane with Subterrors. Ooh, Subterrors. Yeah, that could definitely mesh well with Subterrors too. I forgot that archetype existed. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot that archetype existed. That's crazy. Yeah, and this guy. Fucking goddamn. Evil hero, Neos Lord. Neos Lord, yeah, so it's like Neos, but with like the Supreme King, like, suit and attire. That's badass, though. Like, its effect is that, discard a special summon, or if a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard while this monster is on the field, you can take control of one monster permanently. Cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. Insane fucking level 10. This is like, you know, the big bad of evil heroes. And I'm glad it's like a Neos card, so you know how well that would mesh with like the new Neos support? Holy shit, dog. That's amazing. Evil hero Evil hero Inferno Wing. Gets like an attack card. Get like a level 8, which is Dark Knight. So a shitty tower. Yeah, right? It's a shitty like Apocryph for towers. I mean, you could make it work, right? Heroes have been kind of consistently good. I don't know what their meta is like now, but like, damn, this is kind of cool support. Evil heroes are by nature the most shittiest archetype there is. It's like next to like Cyber Darks in my opinion. Cyber Darks, I don't know how you make that an archetype though. I don't know, sorry, make an archetype. I don't know how you make that a deck though. I tried, it sucks. They got Dark Contact, which is like Dark Fusion, but a searcher. Evil Assault, like a splash, a hero on the field. And they got a trap card, which is like that many number of Dark Fusion spell cards in your graveyard, or spells that mention it in your graveyard, negate their effects. Any number of face-up monsters. Oh, you Ash? 10-0? GG. Yeah, right? Yeah, now they have, like, new effects and stuff like that. Stratos. Yeah. Okay, so that was like that. Alright, let me get like some music going on. Let me get like... Oh, I know. SF6 Battle Hub theme. There you go. Oh, I need to get the, what was it? The extended version. Yes! Alright, homies, don't go anywhere. The Kaisa will be, back, or I have to, like, go do my, prayers right now. I have to go do my prayers right now, but... You know what good deck needs... What deck needs good support? Tell me, Yusuke. What deck needs, support? What deck needs support, Yusuke? Endymion? I don't know. Endymion? Didn't they get like a pendulum, like, big boss monster? And they were kind of, like, running havoc when they came out? Trust. Nah, well, one deck I wanna see, like, get powered up or get, like, support. What would be a deck that I want to get, like, support of? Oh, yeah, that's a deck that I loved back in the day. Boojins, yeah, that's a support I want for me, for the Kaisa. I love Boojins. I know everybody hated Boojins because they were the perfect, like, helmet deck. Everything had a counter. Everything had a counter with Boojins. Hand traps, yeah, you got it. Grave traps, you got it. Field traps, you got it. Right? Like, that shit was the ultimate helmet deck for God knows like how long. Until it was not relevant anymore. But I love Boojins. I was a menace with them. Just summon out Yamato, have like 5 like different like cranes, and some like grave traps like turtle and like what was it? The other like horse that is like an honest like in the grave. I'll take that. Oof. Yeah, that's another archetype from even like the Ixies era. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's another archetype from the Ixies era. Yeah, Insectors. Oh man, Insectors were dope. They were literally insects, but had like Super Sentai power-ups. They had like actual like suits and whatnot. Oh, and that's another archetype I want to get expanded, right? I want more Super Quantum cards. Yu-Gi-Oh literally has a, where was it? A Super Quantum archetype in it. I think I could pull up EDO, right? Yeah, there you are. Where was it? Power Rangers, yeah. Yeah, this shit, homies, this shit. Oh, sorry. There you go. Here. Yeah. There was a literal Power Rangers archetype, and it was dope. You got the Red Lion Ranger from from I think like Lost Galaxy. Yeah, Lost Galaxy. You got the White Ranger, you got the Green Ranger, you got the Blue Ranger. You got your Alpha, and you have like a fucking Megazord. A literal goddamn Megazord, man. And a power up to that Megazord, man. That shit was dope. However, it's such like a hassle to play them, right? They're very inconsistent. They're not that great at all. You have to rely on like different like cards or different support to make them good. I use like, what was it, generic like cards like Star Drawing or Kageto Kage, right? These sorts of generic fucks. Coupled with like some hand traps, right? I try to make like my decks like to the fullest of potentials, sort of thing, with just like their cards alone. I know that's a little bit weird for a lot of other Yu-Gi-Oh players, but like I want to see these cards flex with their own cards and not mixed with other archetypes. Yeah, but this Power Rangers deck was dope. I loved it. However, they're not very used often. They're like good casual decks if you don't want to run into like whatever the meta is going on right now. Okay, let me go, oh, what was it? Oh yeah, it's dinner time, right? Okay. Here, let me play this on loop. Alright, homies, I'm gonna take like a dinner break right now. The Kaiser will be back at... What time is it now? 9:03? 9:45. Or 9:40. Yeah, 9:40 is good. There you go. Yeah, the Kaiser will be back at 9:40. A shark deck? That's funny. Well, we'll discuss that when I come back. But don't go anywhere, homies. The Kaiser will be back. I will see y'all in a bit. Alright, just gotta make the sound a little higher. Alright, homies, what's up, everybody? Yeah. The Kais is back. We're back for the people. Oh man, just ate dinner, right? Definitely was delicious. Yeah, mom made what was it? Some like fried chicken today. The usual stuff. Not like deep fried chicken, but it was still, it's like, yo, this shit, yo, this like still is good. Yeah, we're back. We're gonna be talking, we just did a whole bunch of like what was it, live like chatting. We were just like talking about Kamen Rider and all sorts of different new info from video game land. So let's see, right? Oh, excuse me. Damn, bro. I'm like super full. I'm like coughing up and shit. Hoping everybody is good today. Okay. So, I think we got like the sound up and everything. Should also get oh. Yeah. That's a little bit better, right? The blinding white light. Ow, my eyes. Ow, my eyes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's go start our oh, excuse me. Sorry. Let's go start our impression video, right? Let's go hit that record button, and we should go all the way at the start, and then all right, hit play. All right, homies. Welcome back, and welcome back, returning or new, right? Welcome back to another Kaiza. What was it? It is a impression video, right? We haven't done like an impression video. I don't think. When was the last time we've done like an impression video? Let me just like double, triple check and see. Ow, my arm hurts. I don't know why my arm hurts. What the hell? Impression video. Oh, so. Oh, we did the last one, which was all about like the Bleach game, kind of like a reaction plus an impression. Oh, the last impression was a Boom Boonger episode. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so something not like video game related, but just more tokusatsu related. That was it. Okay, gotcha. So, what we're gonna be doing an impression on today is going to be a certain fighting game, and it's gonna be happening. Oh, sorry. God, I need to like lower down my sound. Thank you. Jeez. What we're gonna be talking about today, or sorry, do an impression on today, is a little game called 2XKO, right? We're gonna be doing an impression video on 2XKO, the new hip fighting game in the block. Damn, it looks like or actually no. Let's do one here. Or actually, I could do this, right? Let's see. Can I like zoom in, right? No. There you go. Can I like do zoom? Exit full screen? Video settings. Rotate video soon to fill. Video settings. Rotate. Rotate. That's new. I didn't know about this. Right? I didn't know about this. Okay. I say we'll keep it like as is, right? But what we're going to be talking about today, we're actually speed 0.5. Oh no. If I had like a touchscreen option, oh my god, it would be so helpful. Yeah, okay, sure, that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to be talking about today, or doing an impression on video today, is a little game that came out and it's called 2XKO, right? We're going to be talking about the hip new fighting game that recently came out, or not recently, sorry, not recently, right? 2XKO, for those that don't know, is Riot's... Oh no, I could do this, right? Why do I have to do this, right? I could just talk about it, right? Alright, let's start over like that thing. I was like thinking so much, you know? Here. I need to go to my channels and everything. What was it? Videos. Okay. There you go. Good. Permanently delete those videos. Thank you. Okay. Here, let's start again, right? Let's start over. Let's start over from scratch, right? Okay, there you go. We got like the what was it? The Street Fighter like logo in the bottom left. But homies, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another impression video, right? And we're gonna try to like keep this like kind of like short, like to the best of like our abilities. And we're gonna be doing a impression video on 2XKO, right? So for those that don't know, right, 2XKO is the name of a upcoming and anticipated fighting game made by Riot Games, right? The infamous, the famous company that is known for two of their popular games that are already out. A MOBA called League of Legends, right? And the other is a FPS shooter called Valorant, right? So Riot thought of the idea of like, hey, let's go expand our borders a little bit instead of just sticking to FPS shooters or even MOBAs. And so they thought of a fighting game, right? And the fighting game was originally called like Project L until it got like the name drop 2XKO. 2XKO, 2 times hugs and kisses, 2 times kisses and orgies. God. But recently, 2XKO announced that they would be having an alpha lab, right? Which is like their version of a typical like fighting game beta or like a demo, right? Before the game comes out, the 2XKO devs, Tom and Tony Cannon, sent out alpha lab codes to select participants via if you have signed up for the playtest. You can get your chance to play 2XKO and give them feedback on what you like about the game, what are some pros and cons about what you think of 2XKO, right? This all started back in the notion of the playtest was conceived back in like a month ago, and the playtest was actually realized around August 8th, and the whole playtest lasted from August 8th to tomorrow, right? To tomorrow, which is like August 20th at like 9 a.m. Eastern or 12 p.m. Eastern. So I thought it'd be cool because like, I mean, Nakaiza has gotten the chance to play 2XKO through like indirectly, right? I was depressed, I was grieving, I was moaning and begrudgingly, like, you know, in a tight spot, right? I didn't get the chance to get my own code for 2XKO, but luckily a homie of mine by the name of Glock Saint, and his real name Orlando, right, hooked me up with a 2XKO referral code, a friend referral code, and we just went to, and I was lucky enough to get the chance to play 2XKO and spend some time with the upcoming fighting game. I played like a day of me labbing 2XKO, just like discovering like what the characters can do, how the combos and the controls were like, and then spent the next 2 days playing online with Orlando and a short time probably like myself. So basically we're doing like an impression video of, yeah, what is good about 2XKO and what needs like some adjustments with 2XKO, sort of thing. So overall, 2XKO is, well, we're in the era of like fighting games, right? So this is once again like Riot's approach of a fighting game, but it's not the usual 1v1 fighting game that we would see like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or Tekken, heck, even like KOF 15, and that KOF 15 is a totally different fighting game altogether. But this is a modern day assist-based fighter, right? So assist-based fighters would be, a perfect example of that would be, you know, Marvel vs. Capcom, right? MVC or Dragon Ball Fighters, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Games that have like, you can call on like assists and help you out in combat. Battle for the Grid is also a good example, right? So this is an assist-based fighter, right? And when you start 2XKO, you'll start to notice like the controls and the mechanics of the game. And yeah, this is like the most assist-based fighting game that I've ever seen in the history of assist-based fighting games forever, right? So the control schemes are 2XKO are very, very, very simple, right? There's light, medium, and heavy, right? There's S1 and S2, right? Which is like your special moves. There's no motion inputs. There's no motion inputs at all, right? So it's definitely on the reins of Battle for the Grid, or even to an extent, Dragon Ball Fighters. Well, Dragon Ball Fighters has motion inputs, but they're very like simple. They're just quarter circle forward, quarter circle back. That's all it really is. But still though, no motion inputs in 2XKO. And then you have a tag button, right? And tagging, like, you can tag your partner via like assist, but that does not stop there. It's not like simple as like assist. It's really like the mechanics of 2XKO is a mix of, well, no, it's really much Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. That's what it really, this game really, really tries to get at me, right? This is, I think I said this in like my discovery video upcoming like really soon. It's like an amalgamation of all of the different versus games that have come to existence, sort of thing. So it really is crazy that we're getting like a new fighting game, and it's an assist-based fighter, which we haven't seen like in a long time, because we're so used to like the typical 1v1s like Street Fighter and and Tekken and stuff like that, right? Hold on. Hold on, I'm just like checking something. There you go. Okay, cool. Right. So we haven't seen like an assist-based fighter in a long time, right? Assist-based fighters kind of like faded away, and the only one that's like was kind of like prevalent or like still existing is Dragon Ball FighterZ to like a casual like degree. Dragon Ball FighterZ, right, is, you know, the best Dragon Ball fighting game to play. It still is existing, it still has legs, it still is having their usual tournament scenes like Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour, and it will still be getting balance adjustments to this day by Tomoko Hiroki, the executive producer of Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? So Dragon Ball FighterZ still has legs to this day, like unbelievably so. So it's the only one, that's like the only exception, but for the most part there's not really a lot of like assist-based fighters that are kind of like out there or has a lot of like, you know, popularity, right? So 2XKO is like, yeah, like the next big one with assist-based fighter. The mechanics of 2XKO, it has simple controls. You can do like really cool swaggy looking like combos with certain like characters. And the tagging system is really like Battle for the Grid. You call out like an assist, like you throw out an assist, and then you press like the tag button again to switch to your character for a favorable mix-up option, right? So 2XKO is once again like the culmination of most of these like tag-based fighters, that have been known to us for a tag-based fighting game history, right? So for the most part, 2XKO is like, I think, brilliant, right? I haven't had like the itch for like an assist-based fighting game for like a really like long time, right? The moment I like discovered like the things that you can do with like specials and stuff, it gave me like that raw feel that I didn't quite like get for like a long time, you know? Because again, we're so like used to the Street Fighters and the Tekkens, the 1v1s, right? That, yeah, I just like on occasion just lab like, I think like Marvel 3 or like Battle for the Grid to get me like my assist-based feels. Most of my friends don't play 2XK, don't play assist-based fighters, but they respect it enough to, you know, agree that like, hey, those are like the greatest like fighting games of all time. Everybody's casual favorite fighting game assist-based fighter is Marvel 2, right? Marvel 2 is pretty goated because of the large roster, right? 2XKO is based off of the League of Legends IP. So League of Legends has like 150 plus champions in there. Like if I were to like, I only like remember like 75% of them, right? To my like knowledge. But it's a long list, a long order, so having that like ambitious roster would be like a little bit too much for 2XKO. Right now 2XKO has so far, well, 6 confirmed characters. 8 are like hidden away in reserves until the next bit of information for 2XKO. And so far we have Yasuo, we have Echo, we have Ari, we have Darius, we have Ilaoi, and we have Braum, which is like their latest character, right? 6 characters, but even then, 6 characters gets also like, well, no, 6 characters. Yeah, 6 characters, right? So we have like 6 characters in a overdosed, like overstimulated Marvel vs. Capcom Battle for the Grid game, and the combos feel so like nice to like see and like pull off. Again, it's very Battle for the Grid-ish, so there's not a lot of like, you know, execution with like specials. So you get to pull off like cool ass like combos with the press of like a button and like a direction, right? Button or attacks, you know, once again, light, medium, heavy. There's like tag switch where you like hit the opponent and then it like tags out. So that's like was another callback I made to Street Fighter Cross Tekken, where like you hit somebody in that game with like a light, medium, heavy auto combo string, and then you press like the heavy attack button again, you get to switch to your partner. Similarly in here, you land like an auto combo or land like a solid hit, you get to switch to your partner and it becomes like a launcher. Launchers are down, forward, heavy. You have crouching attacks, you have low attacks. Down heavy attacks are like your anti-airs, right? You have your S1s and S2s. You have special, you have supers, which is they cost 1 bar of meter, but it's down super 1 or down super 2. And if you want to do ultra, which is like it costs 2 bars, you do down super 1 and super 2 to get your big like ultimate move. So it has the least barrier of execution that is, vice versa, like the most accessible control scheme like there is for newcomers of fighting games. Far as like combat is and there's more, right? 2XKO also has different fuses, right? Fuses are, think of them like grooves or the Infinity Stones in Marvel vs. in CVS2 and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite respectively. They allow you to expand like your options in mid-game, right? So different fuses come in the following. There's Pulse Fuse, which is kind of like your beginner-friendly pulse. This allows you to do auto combos, kind of like Dragon Ball FighterZ combos. Dragon Ball Fighter auto combos with corresponding specific buttons. Lights do like light damage, mediums do have meter involved, and heavies are like your level 2 like ender combos, right? So you have like pulse combos, and you could just like learn the game without worrying about like some of the more technical know-hows of assist-based fighters. Then we have freestyle, right? Freestyle, which I didn't get to like play around a lot, but essentially is you get to handshake twice, which is kind of like your Battle for the Grid tag switch or MVCI switch. You get to throw out assist, then you get to switch again, and then you get to do over and over again. You get to do up to 2 times the handshake tag switch, right? Very oppressive. Then there's Fury, which is like if you're down on life, if you're down on an assist, you get not only a damage boost, but also a dash cancel ability for your one and only character. Then there's Double Down, which is you get to do Team DHC or double hyper combo / delayed hyper combo. When you throw out your own super, you get to follow up with either your partner's or your assist partner's super / ultimate. Double Down. Then there's 2 times assist, so you can throw out assist 2 times. So you can throw out, so you can do like, let's say like one character's like assist and then do a second assist, because you know traditionally assist-based fighters always have like just one assist and then that's it. They have to be in recovery until you get to summon them back again. Now with 2x assists, you get to like summon them like twice in one round, which is very, very oppressive. On top of like handshake tag, dude, it becomes really oppressive. They get to stay out in screen for longer, right? So once again, I think like for the third time, very much like a melting pot slash amalgamation of all the different versus games of eons ago, right? And it's great, man. Like, I love like doing like combos in 2x KO. I love like, you know, just like learning a new fighting game and just like discovering more things like about myself. Well, I've always been like an assist-based fighting game like lover, right? I love those like games, even though like I suck ass with them. I just love like, you know, the execution, the TODs, right? The long like mix-ups, right? Or the long like combos, the mix-up potential, right? Those are like my kind of jams, right? As I said, even though like I suck at them, but at least like it's awesome to look at, you know. So like the combat in 2x KO is pretty impressive, right? I definitely love like, you know, the skills and discovery and the things that like you can like really do in 2x KO. As far as like online is concerned, yeah, online felt like pretty good. I did a lot of 2x KO matches with my boy Orlando, and then I did like some matches, you know, in solo, right? Solo matches are kind of like, yeah, this is like in my groove, but I think like the charming part about 2x KO is that you get to duo up with a homie or a best friend. So on the day that I played 2x KO with my friend Orlando, we were both playing as like a team against people, and it was just like the dumbest fun that we could ever like have. We were like losing, but man, did it feel like fun, just like, you know, doing shit, syncing up or locking in, right? The online is really good. This is like rollback netcode, so nothing to like worry. There were like technically like a few matches that we kind of had like trouble with, but for the most part 2x KO was like pretty solid in the net play, right? The online is fantastic for, you know, trying to like handle 4 people in one sitting, right? Which is kind of like, you know, the one fighting game that technically did that. I mean, of course, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, but I'm like a new age like baby, so I can't really tell how the online was for Street Fighter Cross Tekken, because I haven't played online of it at all. But I definitely had experience with 4-player versus in Super Smash Brothers, and boy was that a pain in the ass. Like just dealing with like that game, and of course, you know, Nintendo's bullshit. But yeah, like with 4 players, it just seemed to shape up like pretty well. Like we didn't have like any issues, right? Online, it was a lot of fun. Just like I feel like that's where like, you know, the charm of 2x KO like boils down to, is like, you know, the combat of 2x of the synergized combat of 2x KO. Like the whole thing of like, you know, League of Legends and whatever games that are under like Riot is all about like teamwork, right? Teaming up with your squad or teaming up with like a partner, and then just like syncing up, and just if you're perfectly like synergized, then you could like go to town on anybody, right? Like you're an absolute like duo menace, right? Solos is like, you know, your average like online fighting game enjoyer experience. Just, yeah, you get to be in total control instead of just, you know, relying on like your opponent. You know, relying on your opponent on like in ride games, I've had like bitter experiences with that, you know, just unless it's like with friends. But with random like dudes, I mean, that's like hypocritical right there. Or contradictory right there. But yeah, I just like suffer a lot because I don't know what my teammate is like thinking or doing, you know, so it's very rough. But on the upside is that me and Orlando were just like chilling or discovering like ways to like play the game, and it was an absolute blast. Like again, it's like a new fighting game like on the block, and we were just like learning as we go. The lobbies though, yeah, that one is kind of like, you know, the bridge between, you know, pros and cons, and we will get to like cons soon. But yeah, like the lobbies were charming, right? There are definitely some Tekken inspired lobbies. You get like a chibi avatar, you get to dress them all in like goth or like furry clothing, and then you just like go into the lobby. The lobbies are nice. Very like, you know, rich in color, neon colors and all that jazz, so it's really dope to look at. Though my only like complaint is that they have like the main like game window screen or the game window TV, and it highlights who is at like the front of the lobby, and the game audio is playing. So when you're like trying to like relax like I am, and I'm just like trying to, you know, talk to like Chad or like live streaming or just like discussing my experiences, it can be like kind of like a headache sort of thing, you know? So it was just like too much noise, and I had to like get the fuck out of here and just like go back to quiet and then jump back into like online, because I don't know, like I can't like stand. I'm sure it's like fine or tolerable to others, but for me, like no can do, right? Yeah, but like online it's good. There's like a tutorial which definitely like needs some work, right? Because it does just show you a lot of the mechanics, right? Not an in-depth tutorial. There's also like a battle pass which you can do, which is like, you know, kind of like an everyday like fighting game situation. Every like fighting game now has taken like the gacha element of incorporating and implementing a battle pass. The battle pass in 2XKO is not really that egregious yet. Like you could get to quickly get your character's level like up, or the battle pass leveled up quickly if you have like duos. And I think like the time like I played with my boy Orlando, I think I already got the exclusive Yasuo skin, the Blade Song one. I didn't get the Ari one, but I got Yasuo though, at least. You know? So there's the battle pass. You get to customize like your avatar. You get to see your champ in like full display. Like there's no like gallery mode, but like you get to see like your champ in like full CG like render, right? So everything about 2XKO, outside of like the one like con about like the big monitor on the screen playing the game audio, is good. Now here comes like the con, and this is where like the meat of the video will like come in, right? And that is 2XKO is a Marvel game, right? So you may ask like, why should that be like a complaint, right? Or we love like Marvel games like in this house, right? But here's where my argument goes to this, with like the very like statement that 2XKO is a Marvel game and it's associated as like a negative con. Marvel games are really good for fighting game fans that really love and just like the idea of long executed combos, mix-ups, and all that stuff. It does not mesh well to a casual of a fighting game, right? It does not mesh well to a casual, which is the very like heart, soul, and essence of what should be the biggest like thing for a fighting game is how will it reach like, you know, someone who has not been into fighting games, right? And 2XKO, through all of its like developer interviews and like quote-unquote marketing, this game has been nothing but just fighting game FGC favoritism. This is a Marvel game with a lot of like, you know, nuanced mechanical history from many of the versus games that came before, and so it may feel like it's overwhelming, right? The very thought of like just throwing out an assist and then at the split second tagging will definitely like throw a lot of people off, right? It's confusing. So when you're trying to like make like a fighting game, you want to approach to like casual audiences at all times. And Marvel games, like, albeit, you know, in my honest opinion, is the very like, I feel, antithesis of, you know, getting casuals like in. Cause there's a lot of like cons within the Marvel archetype of fighting games. One of them being like long combos, right? Long combos are what make up like the cellular DNA of most of these like assist-based fighters. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen it before or seen it through me with long combos via Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, MVCI, just long combos that you know, increase the combo mark tally, and just you have to, and if you're getting hit by one of those like long combos, you have to sit there and like do nothing. Luckily, there in 2XKO, there are defensive mechanics, right? Which is like, you know, a pro of 2XKO. There's a lot of defensive mechanics, right? There is advancing guard, or push block, which you press like 2 buttons and then back, it pushes away the opponent, or pushes you away. Or if you have meter to spend, you can press forward during block. You can press forward and light and medium, and you could push the opponent away. That's like push block, but then again, that's like a con too. Like, why should a free like defensive mechanic be tied to meter, right? Which is like kind of like, that's kind of off. But then you have a tag burst, which is kind of like a Guilty Gear burst, which is by spending like the burst gauge and by inputting a tag with the associated super button. So that's good. And then you also have parries, which also cost meter, but it's like if you time your parry, right, to an opponent's attack, then you can interrupt them and you could go for big counter damage. And of course you have wake up moves, right? Invincible DPs. You also have another mechanic, which is like, you know, when a character like gets up, they can hold down S1 or S2, and there's like a big like sphere, like a get off me sphere, and then you could reset the match in neutral, right? So there's a lot of defensive options, right? Which is very like good for a assist-based fighter, because once again, if you get caught in a combo, there's no chance of surviving. If the player is skilled enough, they can either like finish the combo, finish their execution plate, or they could be sneaky and go for a reset and then do the same combo again without your consent or approval, right? So it's very like challenging and intimidating to a casual fan that wants to get into Marvel games or to XKO and has to be potentially subjugated to like an egregious ass whooping, right? It's unfun, right? It's unfun. There are a lot of my friends that really like Marvel vs. Capcom, that like MVC. Some friends that I even know like MVC 2. But that's all they're gonna say, is that they like MVC 2 and they have fond memories of playing it. But did they really play it, like, competitively, right? MVC 2 is largely like, you know, an egregious game of only like the metas like stay at the top. And if you are good enough in MVC 2, you are going to get bodied in that game, right? It is very like unforgiving. Similarly to like Marvel 3 or Marvel 3, right? My favorite game. A lot like easier, and it's a lot less appealing to the casual eye, but like, dude, that game is like so like bugged that you could just essentially do TODs on people. And yeah, TODs are very like frowned upon in the casual audience getting into fighting games. you know? So that's like a challenge, like in and of itself, is that yeah, casuals are not really like gonna gel well with a fighting game that's kind of unhinged with their combos, and they just have to be subjugated with like long strings a lot of the time. So it's really like rough, you know, to say the least. So my only like suggestion to that, maybe like get like a, what was it, a combo like breaker sort of thing. Like there's already like bursts, but there should be a little bit more defensive options. Like maybe add like another bar, is like my suggestion, that can break like combos, right? Another like resource. Doesn't have to like waste like the burst gauge, but maybe another meter, like kind of like a Killer Instinct or a Skullgirls situation, right? Skullgirls has like the infinite prevention system, right? Because ultimately this is an assist-based fighter, right? So you're gonna technically have like long strings, and there's gonna definitely be balance patches later down the line when 2xKO comes out, that yeah, some routes are gonna be a little bit you know, overused and monotonous, that everybody knows how to play them. So you have this thing called like the infinite prevention system, that if you know the routes yourself, if you have seen combo videos, if you have like the photographic memory of how like the combo looks, you can like break that combo and you could go in for your own mix, right? So there, or even like Killer Instinct, right? The combo breakers or the counter breakers, right? If you know what your opponent's combo is, you can technically break that. So I would like to have like an infinite like, or a combo prevention system outside of like a burst. Maybe that's like my like, you know, hot take on it. But what's important for, like, for a fighting game is getting people into fighting games. Someone who is like completely differently like new. And with League of Legends, like that's, the statement is even more agreeable. League of Legends are League of Legends players. They have like no idea what a fighting game is. Their best like fighting game to their knowledge is Smash, and Tekken, right? For the most part, right? They're not gonna like understand all of the assist-based fighting game nuance that comes with 2xKO. I go to like my server, right? Or like my friend circle, and it is pretty much like the 90%, and I'm using that very like, you know, aggressively, 90% of one of my like my friends like Discord servers, most of them are either League or Valorant players, right? Either of the or, right? There are some, like the lucky like 10% that do play fighting games are like, you know, that's like the League audience, or that's like the 2xKO audience, right? Again, 2xKO is a League of Legends fighting game that has a lot of fighting game knowledge, assist-based fighting game knowledge in there. So it's gonna appease a fighting game fan out there. But to a strict like League of Legends fan, like, you know, I know like 90%, again, 90% of like my friends' servers people that like League, are they gonna play 2xKO? Hell no. They'll try it out for like a week or maybe like a day at best. But are they gonna have a long retention or a like a honeymoon phase? Well, definitely a honeymoon phase, but are they gonna have like a long-term relationship with 2xKO? Absolutely not. This game is like overloaded with this game is overloaded with Marvel nuance that is gonna throw a lot of people off. combos are too long. And if you're playing 2xKO, you have to memorize those combos, right? People can't even remember combos, right? So it's like, that's also a valid that's also like a valid point. You get mixed up real easily, right? These games, these Marvel games are all about like execution, and if you memorize or land the combo, if you've been around that FGC community of assist-based fighters, then you're definitely like Gucci. But if you're not, you're definitely going to struggle, and that like is kind of like a detriment to 2xKO, right? 2xKO ultimately has a lot of potential, has a lot of ambition, right? The game looks superb as hell with a unique like art style, cell shading and everything. Characters have a lot of personality to them, incomparatively so to the lores of League of Legends, so it makes them stand out a little bit more in my honest opinion. But if the game is very complex, like people get into Tekken, which in my opinion, that's even more complex because of legacy skill. And legacy skill is like, yeah, you carry things over from older Tekkens or even King of Fighters games. Korean backdashing, short hops, all of this like nuance that you have to remember from old Tekken or King of Fighters games. That, in my opinion, is even harder, but somehow people love Tekken because of character customization, how photorealistic the characters like look and everything. Will it apply to like 2xKO? No, because it's Marvel. Marvel does not really like gel well with a casual. They will remember 2xKO, but will they play it on like the down low? I don't think so. I do not think so that they will be able to play 2xKO. So yeah, like it's rough because I want like 2xKO to succeed, right? But there are definitely like some things that will throw like the casual audience off, right? That's like the big con of 2xKO. Overall, like the Alpha Lab is pretty spectacular. Again, because I'm a fighting game fan, right? I love Marvel vs. Capcom. I love King of Fighters. I love Killer Instinct. My whole most of like my Steam library is nothing but fighting games, right? There's some that are like actions and like, you know, some other games because I like to have like different stuff. But at least it's like I'm like well aware and understanding of the different fighting games that have come around over the past 10 to 20 years, and I have full knowledge and experience and understanding of the multiple subgenres of fighting games. Will this fly by to a casual who doesn't know how to play fighting games? Absolutely not. Pulse is a good idea, but in the long term, it's only like a training wheel, right? If you like 2xKO enough, and if you want to get away from the Pulse combo, then definitely you're more than welcome to do so. And again, like it's 2xKO, it's a new fighting game, right? There are even like at times where like I saw like on Twitter, there was like a guy I saw that got the 2xKO alpha that did not know how to do combos, right? But did like his first manual combo without like any pulse. And he shouted like a roar of like excitement and jubilee that, damn, that he was impressed with himself. So it's awesome, right? But once again, like I have to, my philosophy is all about like being practical and real to, you know, people out there, right? I don't want to like fill anybody with like hope and like dreams. It's good to hope and dream, but it's also like a good idea to, you know, be safe about like your expectations, or like be safe about what you wish for in life, because this is reality. This is the real world. We hope for stuff and ultimately it comes crashing down, right? So I'm not trying to like dissuade or, you know, like discourage anybody. Rather, I'm just like giving you the harshest of expectations, right? the bitter pills to swallow. Yes, it's rough, but like you have to know like what you're getting into, or like, you know, things like that. 2XKO again is a fantastic game, of course, and this is an alpha lab, right? This is a demo. So things are definitely going to be in consideration for 2XKO. But for the most part, it's, you know, it is what it is, right? 2XKO is a Marvel game that definitely appeases Marvel fans who love like the genre, but it's not that great for casuals. Again, it's not. It's going to definitely throw a lot of people off for who are not situated with Marvel. And they will like go back to like either like Street Fighter or Tekken, because it's a 1v1 fighting game. There's a lot to manage in a 1v1 game than, let's say, a Marvel game. So yeah, like I want 2XKO to succeed, but that's the bitter pill, or that's like the harsh like truth of 2XKO. It is a Marvel game, and it will only like gain attention for maybe about like a month, right? Kind of like a DNF Duel situation. DNF Duel was pretty popular, but the long combos plagued people's perception of DNF Duel, and people dropped it right off the bat and switched on to something else. So the pros, right? Vivid roster, right? Vivid, colorful roster. Fantastic creative gameplay that I haven't felt in a long time. Cool soundtrack, cool lobby, right? But the cons, most of them are like small and like trivial. Like the lobby or the main lobby needs to be like low in the game audio, or the main TV audio needs to be low in the game audio. And then, what was it? The tutorial needs to be more fleshed out to introduce more mechanics, right? But, dude, but mostly the main con is like it's a Marvel game, and that's like the main turn off for a lot of like new people that want to get into 2XKO, but has to go through, you know, the Marvel style mode. A lot of mix-ups, a lot of resets, a lot of like, you know, combo gripes. You have to learn about combos, you have to learn about long execution, you have to learn about like your characters, right? So there's a lot of like homework. There's a lot of like homework that you have to like learn with 2XKO. But if you're ready to tackle on 2XKO and go dive deep into 2XKO, do it. I'm all for it. But it's kind of like, you know, where it stands. I want 2XKO to be good. I'll definitely play 2XKO. For me, I think 2XKO is great. Definitely like some minor like touches to be there, right? And also with like inputs kind of like a little bit wacky, and the rhythm of 2XKO is a little bit like slow, which makes sense because it is an assist-based fighter, and assist-based fighters are relatively like fast. Like Marvel 2 and Marvel 3 are technically fast, so it will be hard for anybody to like keep up in those games. But this game's pace is like the rhythm or the beats are like very like slow, so it catches a new player's eye and will help them see and understand, like not just like visually but also, you know, physically, like feeling, right, on like your arcade stick somewhere, right, how it feels for 2XKO, you know? But that's like a small gripe. It's like the rhythm feels like a little bit off, but once you get like used to it, it becomes relatively like clear, you know? So yeah, like 2XKO, I mean, of course, this is an alpha lab, so definitely, I hope this reaches like the 2XKO devs on like just like the cores, right? Not just like, you know, some technical specificities, but just like, you know, what it means to be a Marvel game and how will a Marvel game approach newcomers and how will they have like a long-term, long-lasting effect to a casual to make them be a fighting game fan. How will a die-hard League player transition from just League to 2XKO? You know? Because that's where like my philosophy is. That's where like my ideology is, right? As a fighting game content creator, you want to like spread the joy and the fun of fighting games to people who are not used to fighting games. And that's like the big ultimate end all be all of fighting games is to bring in new waves of audiences and make them love fighting games and explore new fighting games. They could definitely stick to like one and let that be that, but there should be more room for these fighting games to, you know, exist and catch people's eye and have them like, you know, try it out and see if they like it or not. If they don't, I mean, that's totally fine. Everybody's entitled, everybody's like, you know, have an opinion and have likes or dislikes, you know? But it's like there's always a moment to try, and trying to XKO as like a fighting game fan, as a Marvel fan who loves like this genre and is like well under received, it's really good. It's really good, you know? So please like give it a shot. I know the 2XKO beta is still like going on. But once the full game like comes out, I definitely like recommend 2XKO as like a good fighting game or as a good introductory Marvel game to new players, right? And definitely like have fun. There's a lot of fun with 2XKO, a lot of creativity and a lot of like soul. Of course, you know, same combos are same combos, but when you start like racking your brain around like the ideas of Marvel style combos, dude, it's like, you know, erotic. It's erotic. It's sexual. You start to notice things about the world that you never saw before, and it's great. So yeah, 2XKO Alpha Lab is pretty legit. I like it. Okay. So yeah, we're pretty much like done. But yeah, that was good. Alright, homies. I think that's it for today. And yeah, I had to like get like reaction videos done because I think I have like work tomorrow, and I know I won't have time if I do like a few sessions of 2XKO. I'll be like pressured on time. But yeah, man. We did a lot of stuff today. We talked about Kamen Rider. We talked about a lot of other like news. We chatted a lot, and we talked about 2XKO impressions. So I'm happy with the things that I like did, right? I'll probably do like my last bits of like labbing by myself just to like, you know, feel it again. Online is good, right? But I just want to like discover more things about 2XKO, see what I can like come up with. Maybe like save them as like clips and like preserve my memory. But anyway, thank you guys a ton for tuning into this Kaiza stream, Twitch and YouTube stream, right? I think this is like a good like YouTube stream. Although this is kind of like the same as like Evo. It was like just tumbleweed. But yeah, I think this was like a fun stream. Definitely like appreciate it. If you are new to this channel or if this is like your first time watching, please click that heart icon. That way you'll be notified on when the Kaiza goes live on Twitch and YouTube. if you are new to this channel, click that sub button. Subbing not only gives y'all fringe benefits like sub emotes or things of the like, but also it brings in revenue for the Kaiser. That way we can show off more Toku merch in the back, as well as streaming and gaming equipment. And also that money goes towards the Kaiser's mom, paying off like rents and mortgage bills and all that stuff. So you'll be doing the Kaiser a huge solid if you do that. But yeah, thank you guys a ton for tuning in. I'll be going to work on reaction videos. Gotta prep them up for like the morning. But thank you guys a ton for tuning in. Stay safe, be awesome, be virtuous, and you know the rest. With that said, I'll see y'all next time. Next time on Wednesday we'll be doing Monster Hunter, right? Since we didn't do it today. But definitely Monster Hunter, and then Friday we're gonna be playing Tekken and playing Final Fantasy VII. Right? That's gonna be the agenda for this week. But thank you guys a ton for tuning in. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.